Going on, guys, Smudger here, and I thought we'd essentially just drop into a match today, have a little chat about what dark matter is actually like to grind for when you have, you know, a lot of other commitments. I got a comment that sparked this video. It wasn't a comment, it was a DM on Twitter asking me why I am giving people tips on how to level up their guns and how to level up quickly if I don't have dark matter unlocked myself. One, that's not a prerequisite of it, I didn't realise it ever was, but thank you for your DM. And two, I work a full-time job. I study for my masters alongside that, and then I also make content. I have not missed an upload date in coming up for 2 weeks now. Before that I was on like a 15-day streak of not missing content, and that takes a lot out of you. It's very, very hard to focus on leveling guns. The past 3 days I've maybe leveled up 7 guns to gold just because I've been sitting down and playing with them, because I knew I had some content in the bank essentially where I didn't have to make content fresh on the day. And that's what we're trying to get back into now. This video is actually being recorded on a Monday. You'll probably see it on a Wednesday or Thursday. Just trying to keep that kind of distance. Obviously, if new things do change, I tend to record things on the day. You know, bundles I'll record on the day for the most part, just to get them out on day of release. But I try to have a nice little bank of content kind of sitting back. And so I just thought in this video we could sit down and talk about why things are exponentially less casual when you make content. Because I think that's probably quite a misconception in terms of you make content, you just play video games all day, as I try and level up this god-awful M60. And I play a lot of video games, don't get me wrong, you know, I spend a lot of time trying to figure out what would make a good video, if it's viable, if it's entertaining to watch, as I kill that guy for the 3rd time in a row. And that means that where in the past, when I was, you know, a student at university, I may have been able to just sit and play a game for 12 hours, which is fine. And, you know, that's how a lot of people get their first kind of look into video games. They become addicted to one and it'll really start from there. But I don't have that time anymore. I don't have that luxury, because it is a luxury. I think people do quite often forget about that. No sir. I am trying to have a chat. Very, very rude of you to interrupt that. So I think it could be quite easy for me to sit here and say, you know, I don't have dark matter because I'm busy, but the fact of the matter is ooh, is there someone there? Am I tripping? I'm tripping right now. I'm just gonna chill here for a sec. But the thing is, so I'm currently working from home because of the pandemic, which actually aids in content creation, because it means that the moment I'm done with work I can just switch over to that. Nope. And it definitely means that I get more content out quicker. It means I'm here for all the updates straight away, things like that. So that's fantastic. But I do work 40 hours a week alongside that, and then I have a master's course that I take part-time. And that died down a bit over the past couple of weeks, which is why there's a massive uptick in content. But when that's also happening, like I had a group project where that took up like 2 to 3 nights of my week, plus content, plus work, plus just generally being tired. It's hard to try and just play video games for fun. And in this game, the only way you can really have fun, in my opinion, is to grind for camos, because that's what everyone else does. It's very hard to pub stomp in this game. You might get one good game in, you know, 6 or 7, and that's not the most fun experience. It's also why you don't see many pub experiences. Ooh, ow. Pub kind of experiences, pub games out there from me on my channel, because a lot of my games are spent on this banister just trying to get long shots with some of the most god-awful guns. And that's not entertaining content. You know, half of you would have already clicked off this video because you don't want to listen to me ramble, but I'm sure some of you will still be here. And I think there's a common misconception especially when you're in school, regardless of how busy your school schedule may be. Did not think spawns have flipped. Regardless of how busy your spawn schedule, that's a different thing. Your school schedule might be, how busy your studies are. It's very hard to balance content creation with other commitments in generally, but also with work, in terms of making sure you're looking after yourself and making sure you're putting out the best content you can. Because I could work, that was unfortunate, I could work 20 hours a day, I could sleep for 4 hours a day, you know, I could, didn't think you challenged that, sir. I could really run myself into the ground, but it means I'd end up taking a month off, I'd hate every second of it, and you guys would not get the content that you signed up for. Now, that's not fair on anyone. As a result, it means that I really have to pace myself in what I make. I need this guy to move so I can like vibe. It means I have to pace myself in what I can make, in what I can push out. I'll have some days where I will have, you know, a full month's backlog of content ready to go, and I'll be feeling quite zen, and I will miss all my shots. But I'll have other days where work's been shit, you know, there's been a lot piling up, I don't feel the greatest, and then I have to get up and make content. And it's not that I don't enjoy making content, but all those other things on top make it very difficult to make content. Because whilst content isn't exactly taking a back seat, it's not at the forefront, you know, there are other things I have to focus on until content gets to a point where it can also focus on those things with me, and it can fund those things with me, because at the end of the day, making money to keep living comes first. I just wanted to address that. I've had multiple DMs in the past 2 weeks asking me, you know, why I don't upload more, why I don't play more, why I'm not higher level if I consider myself a content creator, and it was just a bit annoying. Just a little bit of a rant video, a little bit of a chill video, not the most entertaining gameplay in the world because it's the M60, but I hope you guys did stick around. I will try not to make too many of these. I know they can be a bit obnoxious. With that being said, if you did enjoy the video, give it a like, subscribe if you want to find your way back. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.